Hi guys, it's reaction time. We got Europe and the Cult of Ignorance. This is the second single from the new album that's called Come This Madness. So in the band, some classic names, of course, still in the band. You got Joey Tempest on lead vocals, John Norum on guitars, John Levin on the bass, Mick McKaylee on the keys, and Ian Hogland on the drums. I quite like the first single. I wasn't like blown away, but I thought it was really good. I don't know what I was expecting. I think, you know, in the press, I think I mentioned on that one, there's been them saying that they're going to have some real, you know, 80s sort of Europe sounding stuff. I don't think it had that, but it had little touches, but not a lot. And I was sort of, you know, wondering what they would sound like, because they have gone in sort of different directions over the years, haven't they? But I did like the song, and I've heard some good things about this one as well. So this is The Cult of Ignorance by Europe. Here we go. Yeah, man, I like it. I like the riff, the main riff that's going over the song. I'm not so mad about the verses. I like the whole song in general. It's not blowing me away, but you know, it's a good, solid rock song. I think the chorus is a lot better as well than the first single. The chorus is really quite catchy, so I like that a lot. Yeah, man, it's sort of like, you know, I listen to so much music and so many new bands as well that I'm getting to that point, and it's been even since the channel started where, you know, it's difficult, but I get to the point where I want to hear something that really stands out as something that's a bit different and a bit special. And, you know, I think this is a really solid track, but it's not something that, you know, just blows me. There's parts of it I really like I say, I like that the riff leading into the verse that and it keeps coming out in and out, and I like the chorus. I think the chorus is a great chorus, but you know, it's just like, maybe it's me, because you know, when you listen to tons of music and it's, you know, you like I said, I think I said the other day, you know, like since over the last few months, I've almost got into like not epic doom metal a little bit more than they're sort of slowly becoming a genre that I love. And then I'll probably drift into another genre of rock and metal, you know, so it's hard. But I think, you know, they've been going a lot of years, Europe, and they've never really they're one of them bands I don't think they've really made any bad music. So they are very consistent. And, you know, and I can understand why people love this. I like it. I like it. And, I'm sure I enjoy the new album. It's just not something I really like, blown away by, if that makes any sense. But it's a good song. Here we go for the rest. Yeah, man, love the solo. Love the solo. John Norum there. Brilliant, especially the second part. I love the way that he went down the bottom of the neck there, and the tone of his guitar is brilliant there. I always thought, it was, remember when he left them, like after the Final Countdown? And I was a bit shocked, I think it was that back then. I think it was that album that after he left. But I'm glad he's back in the band, and obviously I think he likes this sort of rockier side, you know what I mean? Because I love the Final Countdown album, but I think, he, as far as I remember, he was a little bit put out, it wasn't heavy enough as far as I remember way back then. But I'm trying to remember like reading Kerrang, so I think that was the case. But man, he's back in the band. That was a great solo. Johnny Tempest, he's got a great vocal. I did say, and someone had a little bit of a dig under the last one. I said he's got a great voice. He's matured into a great vocalist. But I can't. I don't think when I used to hear Joey Tempest's voice way back when, you knew it was him. I think he's lost that, where you can't, in my opinion, if you heard this come on the radio, you wouldn't know it was Joey Tempest singing. He's got a great voice and he's matured into a great vocalist, but I think he's lost that really, distinctive tone and sound that you knew it was Joey Tempest. But that doesn't take anything away from how good he is as a vocalist, especially, getting older as well. So great vocal. Pretty good song. I quite like it. Not blown away, but I like it. Let me know, guys, what you think of it in the comments below. See you soon.